How are you? Welcome. Um,
Hello.
Hello.
we're just going to let people in. Sorry, the chat isn't enabled. You can go into on the right hand side, you'll see a triangle, square, and a circle. And if you click on that, oh, but we are getting some love hearts. But if you click on the triangle, square, and the circle on the bottom right hand side, you can go in there and you'll be able to see the Q&A, and you can put any comments or questions in there and we will answer all your questions. Oh, sorry, just let some people in.
Hello. I can see some people commenting on the Q&A. So yeah, any questions, head that way and put them in there, or any comments.
We're just letting people in to the call. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll just give everybody another 60 seconds before we start anything. Let people join. So, hello and good evening. Nice to see you all here. Can't see your face, but thank you for the lovely comments. Hope you are all great. We won't keep too much of your evening. It'll be very fast. It'll be 30 minutes at the most. And hopefully we'll answer any questions that you have, and you'll have a bit more information, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better. So we're delighted to be here with you guys. All right, so we can just let people in as we start. So welcome. My name is, as you can see, Wendy Slattery. I am the co-founder of Beauty Buddy with my sister Tracy, who is in the background here. And this is Perla from our tech side and Sinead from the marketing sales side. So we will be your hosts this evening, and as I said, we will keep it short and sweet, but we hope you get the most out of it. I'll just start very quickly, just about Beauty Buddy very quickly. Beauty Buddy was started originally because of the problems with finding products in the retailers. Just been overwhelmed by the amount of products. So myself and Tracy were from the beauty industry. We're consumers just like you, and we were literally just trying to find reviews and a community that we trusted, that just were people that were reviewing the products, that were using the products. And so we went on the journey of building this community and the platform Beauty Buddy, so people can share their honest, authentic reviews, and we have a trusted place then to look at reviews. So you can scan the barcode and you can see the reviews of products, or you can search. So that's the story behind it, myself and Tracy, and it is still a very early journey, as in we're just working on getting all the experiences correct for you guys. So I'm going to sorry, that was the slide that was supposed to be up for that one. So I'm going to pass you over to Sinead, who's going to go through all the features of the app.
Thanks, Wendy, and hi to everyone who's joined. It's great to have some of you here and have an opportunity to directly speak to you and tell you a little bit about Beauty Buddy and all the features in the app. So I suppose to start off, as Wendy was talking about, it was built obviously for reviews. So that is a feature, obviously, that you can leave reviews for your products. Doesn't have to be all your favorite products. It can be products that you've tried and loved, or it can be products that you've tried and didn't work for you. So we love to see honest reviews being posted and shared in the app. So in order to find the products, we have a feature where you can search for products using the search function, or you can also use the scanner in the app to scan product barcodes. So you need to make sure that your permissions are on so that your camera can be accessed in order for the scan function to work. We do add products on a daily basis. So we have, I think, over 200,000 products in the app at the minute. But obviously with the beauty industry, it's huge. So it's very hard to keep on top of all of the new products. So if you have any issues in where you're trying to scan a product and it doesn't come up, or you're searching for a product and you can't find it, we are working on something that's going to be really exciting, that you're going to be able to add it yourself, but that is in work in progress. So in the meantime, if you do face that issue and you can't leave a review, you can send us an email, hello@thebeautybuddy.com, and just send us an image of the product, and an image of the barcode would be really useful as well. So that is the scan feature. We also introduced where you can earn points, which is amazing. So you can earn reward points. One of the ways to do this is by leaving your reviews on the app. So the more context you give in your review, the more points that you can earn. So you can simply leave a star rating and a title. But if you give more kind of text, if you want to add a picture, add a video, the more points you can earn, and you can earn up to 500 points per month by leaving reviews. And you can also earn points by taking part in our surveys that we put out as well. So it's another great way to earn points. And then with those points, you can go into our reward store. And one of the really lovely features, I think, in the reward store is that you can donate to charity. So we do have a selection of charities up there that you can choose from, or you can also choose to save up your points and then redeem it off a voucher for Amazon. Something else we are looking to introduce is to add more stores in there, so you have a choice. We also love a discount code. I don't know anyone in the beauty industry, beauty enthusiast, that doesn't love to get a discount on their products. So we try and keep this updated as well with discount codes. And then I suppose the biggest feature of our app, and hopefully a lot of you here are members of our beauty squad. So I think Wendy's going to kind of go through more detail about how you can join the squad if you're not already in, and how we choose people for our campaigns.
Great. I see the questions are coming in. We will answer all your questions just in a few minutes. But for now, just how it works. So if you're not part of the beauty squad yet, how it works is, to join, you have to register, fill out all your information for us on your profile. And what that is for is like your age, your skin tone, any skin issues you have, fragrance preferences, scents, and all that. And the reason we need all that information is because when we're working with a brand and they come along and they say, oh, we have this product and it's for women age 30 to 35 and it's for oily skin or dry skin, or maybe they have acne, or whatever the profile is, then we match it. So that's why we need the information from you guys. So our goal is to send you products that should really work really well for you. And that's obviously the brand's intention as well, is for, they've made this product for a certain thing, so that's who they want to send it to. So filling out your profile is so important. You have to do then 5 reviews on the app, and then you also have to make sure you're subscribed to the newsletter. Our next slide will show you how to make sure in the app you're subscribed to the newsletter. If you want to be part of all the different types of campaign, including the social media ones, you need to make sure your social media handles are included as well, and you'll be able to see that on the next slide. So we 3 types of campaigns. So we have reviews, which are usually sample size products that are sent out, and that is just a text review that we look for in return. Then there's the consumer generated content, is where you have the full size products being sent out, and that is where you create the content, you share it on your social media in return for the product. And the last one is the consumer perception trials. And basically, can be a mix of different things. So this is on social media. Currently, we have some of our squad are testing their Argentum, which is a silver serum. It's nearly worth £240. And basically, they will test that for 6 weeks, and they've already taken before pictures, they'll take after pictures, or sometimes brands just want you to try their product before they launch it onto the market. So it's a much more detailed, and we keep more in touch with you, as in, you can share updates, and then you answer a survey at the end, so the brand gets feedback on their products, and you get to try the products. So they're the 3 different types of reviews, and then the surveys. Now, I know there's people saying about the surveys and they don't get the notification and different things like that, so we will cover that off. But the surveys are sent out, usually notified if there's a campaign coming on a Tuesday, and the surveys are announced in the newsletter on Thursday. Now, some of the surveys you just get points for, they're just asking questions, and then the other surveys are to see whether you're interested in receiving that product because your profile matches. So they are the 3 types of surveys, the 3 types of campaigns. But we'll also we'll always notify you in the newsletter. That's why it's so important that you're subscribed to the newsletter for now. I know some people are saying their notifications aren't working in the app, and that is true for I think iOS at the minute. Android is working, but we'll go through that. Perla will go through that. We'll pass all the tech stuff over to Perla now in a minute. So yeah, so the newsletter pieces and the social media is important to get. You'll see it there now. So for anyone that's on their app now, if you want to double check that your the newsletter is on and that you have your social media handles, if that is where you are at a campaign. So I'm going to go back, sorry, because I skipped that one, because Sinead is going to go through about how you get picked for a campaign, which is a question we get asked a lot. So that's
yeah, so I think Wendy has gone through kind of the different campaigns that we offer. So I think it's really important for us to explain like our process and how we pick people to take part in our campaigns. So to start off, if it is a consumer generated content campaign, that means that it is a requirement that you will make some video content and post it on social media. So for that, I suppose the first thing that we do is we will check that you have agreed that you will make content and that you do in fact post some videos on the app. Beauty Buddy so we will check that first. Sorry, to start, the people that we will select will be based on the brand, as Wendy mentioned earlier. We will be given a target by the brand, and they are we will then find the correct people to match that product initially, and then we will look if it's video content that you do in fact create some content. A key thing is that I suppose we look to make sure that it's people that are like active in the app and they are posting their reviews, sharing products that they've tried. So we make it fair that, you know, people that are actively in the app, that we will include them in it. I think Wendy showed you there about the newsletter. So our newsletter goes out every week on a Thursday. I did see someone there just commented that the newsletter went into their spam folder. So I think this is an issue with Gmail at the minute, is sending some emails to spam. So I think it's really important that you know that the newsletter comes out on a Thursday.
Sorry, Sinead, just while you're saying that, you actually can go and make sure that if you go onto the newsletter or to that email, there is a way of making sure that it goes to your primary account all the time and not to spam in the future. But I think that is a crackdown on the emails, trying to reduce the amount of content that's coming into accounts. But you can, once you find it, make sure it goes not there again.
Yeah. So that is where we will announce our campaigns, and we announce that the survey is about to go live for the campaign. It's also really important. So similarly, the email is how we will communicate with you throughout the campaign. So again, if you just make sure that you are receiving the Beauty Buddy emails and that they aren't going into spam folders. And next, we will also check social media. So with this campaign particularly, it's different if you just get a campaign that it's just for reviews. You don't have to create content. That is just a text review. But with the content campaigns, it's very specific that this content is to be shared on social media. So with that, we will check your social media handles to make sure your accounts aren't private, because the content needs to be posted out, so we can track hashtags and stuff. So and we'll also be checking, it doesn't matter your following, we're not looking at that, but we will be checking that you do in fact post. Doesn't have to be like regular posts, but that you're not afraid to post, that you maybe have made content before or reels. And so we do look at that. And so make sure that your social media handles are added and that the spelling is correct, so that we make sure that we have the correct handle. And then finally, the survey will be put onto your profile if you match the criteria for these campaigns. And how it works is we will always, to try and make it as fair as possible, we will have a number of product that we will have available to give out, but we will always select a few more people than that to let it be first come, first served, and try and make it as fair as possible to include more people. So that is kind of an overview of how we do select people for the campaigns.
All right, thank you, Sinead. I'm going to pass these over to Perla now, who's going to talk about, I can see some of the comments about the glitchiness and about the surveys, and I'll let Perla take it away because we are working on them since our release of the new version. So.
Thank you, Wendy. It's nice to meet all those beauty buddies here and in this evening. It's really nice to talk with you. So yes, in fact, we have a new version in the app. We recently launched this like more video in the app. So you will see first video reviews and then text reviews. This is to get the app more dynamic, and you can you can comment, you can share the reviews as well. So this is of course a new version. So it also has some challenges for us. We had a survey last I think a couple of weeks ago, and we read your feedback, and in fact we're working hard on getting this problem with the freezing up sorted as quick as we can. Sometimes you said you have problems with the survey. I recommend you download the latest version of the app. We sorted the survey bit, so you shouldn't have any problem when submitting. If you still have problems, just email us with your username or even a screenshot about the problem what you have, and we will sort it as quick as we can. Also, I have seen some of your comments here, your questions. The notifications, in fact, it's something that we turn off for now. We are planning to bring them back in some weeks. We are working on that as well. At the moment, our main communication is by email, as Sinead and Wendy mentioned. So make sure you are subscribed to the newsletter. This is our main channel to let you know about surveys and campaigns.
Brilliant. Thank you, Perla. And just on how you get picked for a campaign, if anyone feels that they've done everything that they're supposed to do and that you know, there's no reason why they shouldn't be picked. You can email us your username and the email address that you use, and we can check your account for you, and we can give you feedback on why you haven't been selected, or maybe there's just some information missing that you need to add in, and then you'll be selected. So please do that. So we're going to go very quickly through the questions and just make sure we get I know Perla has answered all of, well, not all, a lot of them at the minute. So Lady Combat, sorry, she said, I thought there was an Amazon voucher, but I couldn't find it today. No, there's definitely an Amazon voucher available. Not necessarily that you couldn't see it, but it's definitely an option. So once you've reached your points, there should be no problem. So if you can just email hello@thebeautybuddy and your username, and we'll see your points, and we'll check the Amazon voucher for you. Happy to do that. Yeah, absolutely. And as we were talking earlier, we will be adding other vouchers available, so more beauty retailers will be added, so it won't so we'll just have a wider variety of vouchers for you to pick from when you reach your points. So thank you though for being active in the app, because you wouldn't be getting a voucher if you weren't, so well done you.
Just to add on that, Wendy, just in case if anyone is unsure, if you go onto your profile and then into the burger menu, the 3 lines on the top, there is a reward store in there, and that will tell you what points you have and then what you can redeem it on. So it'll give you the different options. So just for anyone that can't find where you would redeem points, that's where you go.
Great, thanks, Sinead. So Poopykins had about the app notification. So Perla has just explained that. So really, I know you're saying you missed the surveys and notifications. As I said, a newsletter comes out on Thursday mornings, and that is where you'll see the surveys as well. So just ensure that your newsletter is turned on. Hello, Marta. And Alicia, the app notifications again there. So we've explained that. And Tara, yeah, so they will be turned back on soon, and they will work, because I'm dying to get my notifications back working myself. Because we're all consumers of the app ourselves, so we know what's not working, and the pieces we want and the customer experience that we're trying to give to you guys. So absolutely, we're looking forward. And thanks, Chris, as well. Again with the app notifications. So there's a few of you there at your app notifications and the surveys. So as Perla has gone through the survey.
I see a comment here from Marta saying, would it be possible to add photos and video reviews? Which is a really interesting and good comment, and something I actually thought of myself as well recently. So it's a good question.
Yes, Perla, that might be something you add to your list.
Yes, at the moment we are only allowed to add or video or picture, but it's something that it came up in the survey. So maybe we will plan to do in the next months, because of course you want to create the best content, and if you want to maybe today do a picture, it's fine, and then later you can come back for another to update your review and add a video. That's also fine. So we will work on that as well.
Thank you for that though.
I'm just scrolling through. Yes, I can see more comments about the survey. So I know Perla has gone through it, but the tech team are working really, really hard to make sure this is not an issue. And I don't know for some people with their phones, I know personally with my phone, my app, some of them just don't automatically update when there's a new version. So sometimes you have to go in, delete the app and download again to get the new version. So I think it's worth definitely trying that, because the surveys work a lot better on the new version.
And then we have, where do you add your Insta handles? So actually, It's on the same. Will I go back to that? Hang on. I'll just.
Yeah.
It's in the. Sinead, I have no glasses on.
Yeah, if you go into your profile and go back into that burger menu that's at the top, the 3 horizontal lines, in account settings, and then you go into permissions, and in permissions, that's where the email toggle, you need to have that switched on. That's the newsletter and for you to receive emails from us. And then underneath that is the social sharing. So that's where you can add your social media handles. So it can be Instagram, it can be TikTok. So just add your handles there and just make sure that they're spelled correctly, because we've had that as an issue before and then we couldn't actually find the person.
Yeah.
And again, just make sure that whatever handle you choose to provide for us, it can be both. If you have Instagram and TikTok, that it is a public account. I personally keep my Instagram private, but I'm happy to share reviews on my TikTok account. So that's the account I use for Beauty Buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, Sinead. And then B was asking, if your chosen product is not a good fit, shades or other, should I still need to do a video review? Yes, if the campaign is a video, social media video content piece, yes, you should, because the content and the brand is very interested in the review. So we at Beauty Buddy are all about authentic, real and honest reviews. We're not about malicious, mean reviews. We're about reviews that will help the next person. So if I'm the person reading or watching your review and you're saying to me that, oh, look, I tried this on, I actually had one product and I put on at the start and I thought I was going to have a meltdown because it was like so dark, but actually blended in really well. But on the review, I was like, you know, saying that it was very dark for me or whatever, but that's okay. You know, it's okay. Not every product works for every person, and that's why we try and match it as well as we can. But shades are quite hard to match unless you're in person. So sometimes people might get a shade that's just not the right match, but that's okay, because you can still say whether you like the scent or you like the texture, or, you know, and then the shade just didn't suit me. So it's not like you're saying the product is terrible. You're just saying the shade wasn't right, but it could go on really well. Or if you don't like the scent, and maybe just say what the scent was, so the next person watching again goes, well, I actually don't mind that scent. So we're all about, yes, do not be afraid to, if a product isn't perfect for you, to let us know. So yeah.
I think just to clarify and add on to what Wendy said, don't be afraid to post content if it's not completely positive, because this is what it's all about. The brands that are working with us are choosing to work with us because they want authenticity. They want real people trying the products and they want real feedback. So if something, as Wendy has said, your content or your review, if it's just helpful to the next person, that's fine. We just don't want malicious reviews of just, I hate it, because it doesn't help anybody. Just why don't you like it? Or, you know, if you have had maybe a slight reaction to a product or something, we have had that before and people have been afraid. So don't be afraid, and don't think you won't get chosen for the next campaign if you have a slightly negative opinion on a product, because no product's going to be perfect for everybody. But once you just let us know and make it useful for the next person.
Yeah. And Sarah is there. I'm still lost on the app. I go on as often as I can, but don't get picked for products. Am I doing something wrong? So Sarah, I'm not sure if you were listening to how you get picked for campaigns, but if you feel that you have done everything that you're supposed to do, please just email us at hello@thebeautybuddy.com. Send your username and your email, and we will go through your profile and we will look and we will see exactly why. You might not have got the last few campaigns based on your age or based on your skin type or something more so than your profile, but we'll be able to tell you that, and we'll have a look and we can help you, definitely. But we're delighted that that you're trying to do the campaigns, and let's look at getting that working for you. And again, Alicia, yeah, do the same thing if you want, Alicia, and we can have a look at your account. So please do email us. And thanks, Chris, for helping. Spot of Tea, I can see you helping each other there, so that's amazing. And I'm delighted, Miranda, that you got your Amazon vouchers. So as I said, we'll be adding them back in. And sorry, now just wanted to make sure I get all. So we're at half. We're 30 minutes up, so we have a few more questions there. We might just fly through, but we are running a little spot prize, and it will be all done tomorrow on our social media. So if you want to follow us on our Instagram, Mariana, who was on earlier on today, will be running that, and there will be 3 prizes, and you'll have 3 opportunities to win, because everybody's name is going into the hat for the 3 prizes from the 3 events that were on today. Perla there, Tara was saying her videos are taking a long time to upload, and she has to restart the application of the video again. So we could maybe check.
Yeah, only make sure you are connected to a Wi-Fi network, because sometimes the internet is mainly the issue. If your video is quite long, maybe it takes over 2 minutes, depends on the size of the video, but just keep the page open, and just don't leave the page until you get a successful message. And yeah, the main reason is the Wi-Fi. So you make sure you have a good connection, and it should be okay.
But if it doesn't go up at all, and you tried a few times, do let us know. Do email us, and we'll help you out. And there's a few people actually, maybe Perla, you can check tomorrow, about saying the Amazon vouchers not even appearing in the reward store for them anymore.
I think Tracy has answered one of them there.
Okay. Lady Combat found it.
Yeah. There's just a question from Alicia there. Do you have to always do a video review? No, but this is for specific consumer generated content campaigns. So that is a requirement. If you do want to partake in one of those campaigns, it is a requirement that you would have to post some content in a video format. As Wendy explained earlier, if we do targeted product sampling where the brand is just looking for reviews, so just a text review, no, you're not required to do video content for that. And then similarly with the consumer perception trials, there's a lot that goes into that, but that's not about social sharing. That would be a different campaign as well, where you would more than likely not be requested to share anything on socials or do video content. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, Tanya said she tried to turn on the email notifications and it doesn't actually turn on anymore. She doesn't know why. It's supposed to be green when it's on. Hers is yellow.
It's yellow. Yeah, you should receive an email, and then you go to your email and confirm that you want to subscribe to the newsletter.
Yeah.
So you should get an email in your inbox. You need to click that link to subscribe again.
And then
if you didn't receive the email, just email us at hello@thebeautybuddy, and I will check it for you. But you should receive an email in your inbox.
Yeah, it's the new rules. You can't just send emailed out without the email notification being accepted on the email. And Alina, sorry, you haven't received any products and used to receive products. If you send us again, hello@thebeautybuddy, send us your account and your name, and we'll check your account for you.
Lady Combat, I think, are you one of the lucky ones that got the fabulous Argentum serum? Yeah, you can post it on Instagram. It's not private. That's absolutely fine. Just once you're following the guidelines of the trial, you can post it.
You're very lucky. I didn't even get one of those. I was very jealous. I was very jealous. I didn't fit the profile of that one, so I didn't get to try that product. So Listen, it's been so good having you all. We're 4 minutes over time. But we really appreciate your comments and your feedback. And if there's any questions that we haven't answered, we will definitely have a look. Oh, somebody was asking about, can you do the You're Looking Well Sleep Well capsules? Yeah, I've heard they're absolutely incredible. So hopefully we
Working
get
with them.
involved. Hopefully we work with them again to do that. But yeah, I've heard that they are, insanely good. So and they're ones that I would definitely be adding on, Chris, to myself. So yeah, listen, thank you again, everyone, for joining us. We're only at the beginning of the journey, and the consumer experience and your experience on our app is what's really important to us and our community, and we want to build it. And eventually we'll be able to talk to you like this in the app. Pearl is like, go away, Wendy, that's way too much. But yeah, so the plan is that the community will be in the app and not using external. But somebody's laughing, crying there. I think that might be the other tech people that are on the call. So yeah, thank you so much.
There's just one more there from B. She just asked about if she posted her content on her TikTok and Instagram and we didn't share it. Is it because it was bad or something was wrong? No, not at all. We try and share as much as we can for everybody's, but sometimes we might get an influx of tags. And we could miss one in that. So no.
Tag us again. Tell her.
Just always tag us, especially like when campaigns go live, we get so many tags and something just could be missed. So no, we're always happy to reshare. And if
Mariana is behind the screens on Instagram, so if you send her a message and say you're on this and you tell her to share your content, she definitely will. All right, thank you guys. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll catch up again with you really soon. But it's been great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Have a lovely night.
Bye.